As you can see here, it's just starting to rain right before the Hurricane Irma 2017. I'm shored up with sandbags, shutters, everything you could possibly imagine. Just waiting to anticipate power going out because of the two poles being so close. The car facing outwards in case I do need to go quickly. This is the command center. As you can see, we have 8 gallons of gasoline in a carb compliant container, so it's not leaking anything. Plenty of food supplies, wet, dry vac, whatever, just in case. You've seen the other video with the command center, I guess. This is my typical, this is like a medical bag, basically. All kinds of supplies. I've always had that, always will. 1 kilowatt generator, already filled, so that's actually technically 9 gallons. ProPure 304 filter, microbiological filtering and everything. And I have spare filters, so coffee, of course, plenty of coffee. Bedroom, you can see the window is sealed off from, well, that's done for Main Street, so I can actually sleep at night. Secondary television, lower power, can run off of battery. I have screws bolted here to seal up that window if necessary. Again, this is another like wet, dry vac or whatever. There really isn't too much more. I mean, it's just basically in this point waiting and waiting and waiting. Some stuff from work here to make sure that it's protected, because they, you know, this is the heart of the whole company, is the server and all the data, all tons of backups and everything else. These 2 cases here have pretty much everything I would need to, if I had to just go, I would just grab these 2 cases, completely waterproof. Basically it. I mean, just sitting around waiting. USB light bulbs, run off of a USB battery, which I have like 4 or 5 of them at this point. I've bought these over the years. And this should run for like days off of that. Lights up the room pretty well. In the freezer, lots of frozen water bottles. My buddy told me, the guy who actually works at the water place, like, take a bunch of water bottles, stick them in the freezer. And just junk food, whatever. Nothing really interesting. That's it. There's nothing else I could do except wait. And it's pretty boring. Oh, a couple other things. Battery powered fan. When the power goes out, it gets hot, and it gets hot quick. So that's something I think will come in handy. If, you know, air conditioners are on max right now to try to dehumidify as much as possible. That's a good idea. Even lower. This is the internet. So we have a router and the Wi-Fi, and that's on the battery backup. So I don't know how long that will last. I have many ways to power this stuff. I don't know how many days it's going to be out. My idea is, if I have to, after the storm's over, this will get mounted on the roof rack of the car with all kinds of chains and locks and cages and whatever, so nobody can steal it. And then I have heavy-duty extension cords that can run into here if I have to, primarily to keep the place cool and keep the refrigerator going. We have flood sensors all over the place that are on cellular network, so basically if there is a flood somewhere in one of the corners, the alarm company will call me and tell me, hey, there's a water leak, because you don't see water, it just happens to just creep up on you. So, nothing really exciting here, just waiting and waiting. If I had to completely evacuate, I would have to take the expensive Bose speakers and the QSC and one micro DJ controller. Hopefully that won't happen. Everything is up off the ground. Anything on the floor is plastic of some sort, or pretty much I ain't worried about it. Because I learned from the one time I did have a leak, it was the guy's tub or toilet overflowed or whatever, but that's not hurricane shit. I've got cameras on the front and the back, so you you can see from here we go. This is the back window, so I can keep an eye on the trees, and you can also listen in on it. How far it's going to be very interesting. Oh, you can actually hear the wind. It's interesting. And then the front window. Wow. Front door. Just basically focusing on my car. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the front camera, if I want it on the car, or if I want it on the sky, or the power pole, or what. So, you know, I'm going to go take pictures of the car anyway, just in case the insurance company gives me shit and says, oh, that was damaged before the storm, or whatever bullshit. So, that's it. That's the back door tour, I guess you'd say.